Today's Bible reading plan takes us to the book of Matthew 26 and Matthew 26 and verse 31. I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock will be scattered. And guarding against attack. One of the ways that the devil attacks the church today is to attack the shepherd. Now, when the Bible talks about a shepherd here, it's the picture of a pastor who pastors a flock, a church. The quickest way to disperse a church is to attack the pastor or the bishop or the apostle or the reverend or the evangelist, I don't know. But the fact is, once the devil can attack the head, it's easy. If you want to kill when a lion or any animal is hunting prey, the first thing it does is to attack the head. You want to get the neck and make sure the blood does not go to the brain and to incapacitate the animal. And that's always been the devil's plan, is to steal, kill, and destroy. And that is why, to guard against attack, we ought to pray for leadership. We ought to pray for our pastors. In order to attack a nation, you only need to get rid of a president, a commander-in-chief. So you realize that this is the oldest trick in the book. No wonder you realize that pastors are always attacked. Their families, their children, their marriage will be attacked, because once the devil messes that up, then it's easy for everything else to crumble. And that is why we are called to pray for our pastors. We are called to check up on them, to encourage them, and to make sure that they're standing. Our responsibility is to pray for our leaders, is to pray for our pastors, because what the devil wants is to scatter the flock. The one who holds the flock together is the shepherd. The one who feeds the flock is the shepherd. The one who gives direction to the flock is the shepherd. So once the shepherd is out of play, it's very easy. Now, if you read the same chapter in verse 31, let's go to verse 31 for a minute. Then Jesus, verse 31, let's go to 31 to 75. 74 says, then he began to call down curses, and he swore to them, I do not know the man. Immediately a rooster crowed. Then Peter remembered the word Jesus had spoken, before the rooster crows, you will disown me 3 times. And he went outside and wept bitterly. Jesus is arrested. Peter, we know the scenario here. He denies him 3 times. So the moment the shepherd, in this case the Lord Jesus Christ, the greatest shepherd, is arrested, all the disciples come back. All the followers are gone. The people that said we will die with you are not living up to expectation. Those that he got from fishing have gone back to fishing. Why? Because the head has been struck. Now, what interests me is this. Let's learn from Peter. 2 things we learn from him. Now, we often go through several stages as we fall prey to our weaknesses. First, we claim that we will never fall in a certain way. In verse 31, there Peter says, me, I cannot. Peter replied, even if all fall away on account of you, I will never. Have you ever been there where you begin to say, this is the last time I'm doing this, it's the last time I'm committing this sin, I have stopped, this is the last time I'm doing this, it's horrible, I've repented? Have you ever been there? That is Peter. That is the first step. Then we find ourselves doing what we promised we wouldn't do. That's 56, in verse 56. But this has all taken place, that the writing of the prophets might be fulfilled. Then all the disciples deserted him and